Hi.
I
It says Detective Plum with the Phoenix Police Department. You gave us a call about you wanted to report something that you had seen in social media.
yeah. I just have been dealing with this lady from Arizona. She goes by Heather Enderton,
Hmm.
and she's made verbal claims that her husband's, a part of your guys' police force. She's also said to other groups, ICE, a slew of different departments actually.
Okay. So,
I'm just curious because she's accused me of some pretty wild things to the point where I had to pull my own police record just to get her off my back for 5 seconds, right? I'm just wondering if there's any legitimacy to her husband being anything that she claims.
okay. So let's just step back really quick. So from what I'm reading on the call here, it's a TikTok account at Mama Bear at Mama underscore Bear underscore something. And this person, her husband's, so this is her account. Her husband is impersonating a Phoenix police, is impersonating or posing to be a Phoenix police officer. Am I right?
Yes, from her verbal
And his
accounts.
name is Joshua Daniel Baldwin. That's just what you're giving us for this call.
Yes.
Okay. And then do you know Heather?
No, she just jumped on to like and befriended a bunch of us on the Canadian side, and I've spoken to various people from the states that have had run-ins with her, and she's went as far as to pick on this lady that had mental instabilities, I guess you'd call it, up in Upper New York State, and this lady wasn't even or not involved. She wasn't even aware that she was involved in this lady's story, Heather's story, until they
Okay.
contacted and reached out to her, and
Okay.
and it just
Let me
sorry.
let me put you on hold really quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. 1 second. All right. My apologies. I had to get on the radio to let them know that I had given you a call.
No, no, no worries.
All right. So, all right. So you're currently in Canada now.
Yeah, I'm in Alberta.
Okay. Um. Now, as far as this social media, forgive me, I don't have the means to look at it right now.
Oh, okay.
Um, what leads you to believe, as far as like details, uniforms, something like that, statements that this person is impersonating at least a Phoenix police officer?
Just that her verbal accounts. She's never. I guess maybe she's smart enough. She hasn't shown this individual. Um,
Hmm.
as far as mine and her run-in goes, she wanted me to add her on Snapchat, and then she sent me this illicit photo of herself, and then
Hmm.
I apparently spread it around, which I did no such thing, and I have all the receipts for that. And she had no proof that I spread this photo around, and everyone basically believed her account. And I had my evidence and the police report that I pulled on myself to prove her other claims were invalid. So I guess maybe she's a little smarter than I give her credit for.
What was the photo of?
Herself covering her privates.
Okay. So, as far as the impersonating, are there any photographs in Phoenix police uniform, anything like that that you've seen?
No, not that I have seen.
And it's her husband, correct? I mean, I keep going over this. I just want to stay on course. It's her husband, right?
It's her. I guess they've been together 23 years, but he's still married to some lady in California,
Hmm.
and that's what the Americans that had former run-ins had told me, that they contacted a bunch of these people that she's involved in her various stories, and every time they go to said person for the right account, they either have no recollection that they've even been involved in the story, or yeah, the one lady that's currently married to her even went as far as saying that yeah, they're still legally married, but they're just living together, these two.
Okay. I guess what I'm asking is what you're calling to report this, as to what benefit is she gaining by her husband claiming that he's a police officer that concerns you?
I don't know what it benefits her. I'm just trying to get her off my back, and like I said, I've had to go as far as pulling my own record. She's harassed a bunch of other friends of mine that are on in Canada too.
And what is she doing to harass you
Um,
specifically?
she's somehow she gained access to my number because shortly after dealing with her and this illicit photo, I started getting a ton of spam calls. And then shortly after, my buddy Kevin, he started getting them too. And there's this other girl, her name's Carrie Lowe, and she's in BC, but she started getting 600 in one night. Just these random, stupid, like her phone pinged 600 times in the live. Like, it was just ridiculous. And the only thing we could equate it to is ever since she showed up on the scene, you know. And
Yeah.
these other people in the States have said they've had the similar thing where, yeah, she's got some kind of thing on her tablet, and she's even admitted it, that she's got some kind of spam uh, hardware. And yeah, we've just been getting harassed that way too.
Okay.
But as to what benefit, I have no idea, sir.
So are you just calling to report the nuisance of
Well,
maybe you got
yeah,
into
she's
a fight, maybe
it,
you'd gotten into a fight with her over social media,
not really a
and
fight.
now she is.
I had nothing to hide, sir, and that's why I did what I did. As far as her benefit, I have no clue. I have no clue what her claim to fame or the name of the game is
Mhm.
here. But
Right.
she's stated to multiple people stateside and here in Canada that he's part of your detachment in Phoenix, and or
Hmm.
part of ICE, or a detective even. And every time somebody turns around and tries to disprove her,
Hmm.
nothing's gotten this far. One
Yeah.
person did call the Phoenix Hospital because apparently she's a nurse there, and that got disproved real quick.
Okay. All right. Well, let's start with you. Let me get your information, and then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
go ahead and type up a quick little information report for you.
sounds good to me.
Give you that for yeah. Give you that number for wherever you might need it for
Okay.
going forward. So what's your first name?
Well, to be honest, like I got banned a couple times on TikTok because I made fun of the liberal snowflakes in Canada, but it's a different story. But there was one time when I still was on my original account that a bunch of these no name or no picture profiles were asking me, like, do you know this about Heather? Do you know that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Contacting me. And at first, for a couple of days, I just ignored it. Like, okay, this is weird. They have very little followers, so I just ignored it. And then I, answered this one, and she turned out to be this lady from Indiana, and she informed me of all the run-ins that this former group had with Heather. And we tried to convince Carrie that she was up to no good and stuff, and there was proof and stuff exchanged between me and this lady, and we couldn't convince Carrie, and to this day she's still on Heather's side, and what benefit it serves her, I have no idea, sir. I'm just trying to, yeah, make you guys aware that if she is impersonating one of your guys's, that there might be something there, or her husband, I should say.
husband. Yeah. Have you ever met or seen her husband, like through photographs or
No, but
live streaming?
my buddy Kevin that was involved with this Carrie has said that he's seen what he looks like. I haven't, to my knowledge to this day, that I've never been in a group with him or a chat with this
Mhm.
Joshua Baldwin feller. Um, yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So let me give you right off the bat. Let me give you a report number.
Okay.
It is 2025
2025. Yeah.
dash 683
683. Yeah.
249.
Another dash or no?
Nope, just 683-249.
Okay.
And my last name is Plum. That's spelled Plum, B as in boy.
Yeah, like plum square as in plumbing, right?
E- Exactly.
Okay.
And then badge number is 8449.
8449.
Yes, and that's the Phoenix Police Department.
Okay.
All right. And then my last question, and then I think we should be good. I'll just input it into our system. Is do you feel that your life is in danger
No,
regarding to this incident? Okay.
no. It's funny because they've made fun of me for my former past life. I mean, I had some issues with substances and the wrong crowds,
Hmm.
and yeah, I just think she's all talk. I've never had anyone show up to my door because I've never owed anyone money for that from that
Hmm.
life or anything. But I think yeah, she's just all flapping gums, you know.
Okay. All right. And so let me verify one more time that TikTok account. It's at mama, MAMA underscore bear, spelt just as it is, underscore 85014.
Yes, sir. She also
Perfect.
has
Okay.
like I got a picture of it, and she's also got one that's called Smiley, but I don't know I can't see the at part. It's just
Hmm.
Smiley one. She's got a bunch to be honest, but yeah,
Okay.
that's the only one that I do have all the digits and whatever at part for.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, brother. I will enter this into the system, and let me, you know what, let me get a good email address for you too, because I got to email you
You
some
you
paperwork for
betcha.
your records. And what's
Is
your email
there?
address?
It's R W
Mm-hmm.
KEIM
AEIM.
13
Okay.
at Gmail.
At Gmail. So I'm
The
sorry, you
only
have a question?
the question was that email that you're going to be sending me. Is
Hmm.
there? Can I provide those transcripts of those just for the record? Those Snapchats if you need them.
Sure.
Okay.
By all means.
All right. Thank you,
No
sir.
problem. All right. Have a good day.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
Take care.
Bye bye.